Oh, we got people. Good, good. Yeah, so ironically enough, I closed my eyes at 3 and I woke up at 10:30 and I'm like, holy crap. So my entire day has been sleep because the first part of the day was getting all the videos out. I got like maybe 2 sister videos to get done, but they were ideas that I had, but I didn't think anybody wanted me to do videos on it. But you know, the theory of the woman who owned the laptop that Zach is going to get from the plane is that Preston's mother, and is Gary secretly planning Andy and his wedding at the photo shoot. Yeah. So I did manage to find this when I was doing some packing today. So this is officially the last Tyler Perry DVD giveaway, the last live stream until, well, the house, or unless the Wi-Fi gets stronger at home. So yeah, this video is going to be talking about all 5 shows of the week. If you haven't checked them out, I've posted all the videos, every single one of them, the reviews, the previews, everything. Well, Sistas is only 2 episodes in. You don't have a lot to catch up on. The first episode was way better than the second one. But I gotta say, believe it or not, no, this is not clickbait. I mean, I've been saying this for a while. Like, until I am able to get better internet at home, then I'm not able to do live streams because the Wi-Fi connection is not strong enough. Like, I could do a live stream, but there's a lot of buffering involved, so it probably won't be consistent. Yeah, I haven't watched iCarly. Like, I'm like, I only got time to focus on the shows I review, and Loki. iCarly would have to wait. I probably won't be able to watch that until like next week or something. Then save for now. Yeah, I'm too lazy to edit the title because I'm in the middle of this video. So yeah, we'll deal with that as we go through it. So today is literally non-stop packing. Like, I got to get all this ready to go. That way tomorrow, I rented the U-Haul yesterday. So when my folks come up Saturday, my dad can pick it up right up the street, come to the apartment. Got a couple friends who are going to help out, load the truck. Unloading is going to be a different story since, you know, my friends are in town and they won't be in my hometown. So I'll cross that bridge when we go to it. But let's talk. And I know this sounds weird. I know you probably don't want to believe it. But assisted living, in my opinion, was the best show of the week. I mean, I haven't seen the iCarly. I've seen clips and I've watched a couple of reviews. And basically, I'm not mad with how they dealt with Sam. I mean, it's just like on the Saved by the Bell reboot. They said Screech was on a space station or something with his robot, you know? So, I mean, there's only so much you can do. It's like if the character is, you know, unfortunately passed away in real life and they don't want to recast, or if the actor says they don't want to come back, what do you expect them to do, you know? So, yeah, that was 30 years later. I don't care. Yeah, but for this particular DVD set, and remember, this is one of those Tyler Perry sets with like 7 plays, and it will be delivered to, well, excuse me, it will be picked up USPS today. So basically, I just found it. I'm like, I got to get this contest going right now. That way I can have it outside of my door tomorrow morning so the mail can pick it up. Yeah, I mean, so I got I cut my hair I cut it all off. I wasn't going to cut the beard or anything, but I'm like, I'll just cut it all off. That way it's not, my face isn't hot, because at home I'm going to be outside a lot because, you know. But here's the deal. U-Haul was rented yesterday. It's going to be picked up tomorrow. And we can keep it until Sunday, thank God, because there's a place we can drop it off at in my hometown. I rented the storage unit a couple days ago. Thank the Lord I found it, because I called around town and everywhere was full. But luckily, the new place they opened up had a 10 by 25, which should be more than enough space for all my stuff, which is a godsend. Yeah, so U-Haul storage is good. Not a big fan of the freaking cleaning fees and crap around here, but that'll be its own video. Like, I'll probably do a video, like, by the time I'm at home, maybe like next week or something, I'll do a video explaining everything involving the move. It's been hectic. I might do a live stream tomorrow. No, today is tomorrow, but it depends. Like, I really got to focus on this packing stuff. It's just a lot of stress going into it, because my roommate actually came back a couple days ago and we talked for an hour or so. He's adjusting to his new place, and like, all I got to do when I leave is like clean the patio. Since I got stuff in the fridge, you know, kind of wipe that down. I need to unplug my mini fridge after this live stream and go from there. But yeah, I mean, aside from the bed, you know, today I'll like take the mattress off and undo the bed frame. Everything else in here is honestly in boxes or crates already. I just got to slide it into the living room. And the closet, I got some things I'll just throw in a bag, and everything else is in the box. It's just a matter of like moving everything to the living room and then go from there. But it's going to be crazy. So have and have nots was awful this week. If you watch my reviews, you know why. If I were to like rank the episodes, Assisted Living was at the top. House of Pain underneath that. Bruh underneath that. Sisters is number 4. Haves and Have-Nots is number 5. Like, to be honest, I was sad that I wasn't able to do lives, because I mentioned this in my video, but on Tuesday, for whatever reason, they did a scheduled maintenance on my internet. So my internet was off from like 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night to 7 a.m. the next morning. Because since I slept through the original airing, I'm like, midnight, I'll watch the Haves and the Have-Nots live, I'll tweet, then do a live stream. I didn't have anything. Phone, TV, computer, nothing was working. I'm like, this is some bull crap. This is some bull crap. So the Haves and the Have-Nots was just horrible. Do we really need to continue with the Jeffrey and Madison stuff? Not to mention the Benny. I don't know why they wrote Benny this way, but the way he's so rude, thirsty, sexist, it's ridiculous. Did this man really say, well, hey, I'll buy this suit if you have sex with me? I'm like, get the hell out of here. The only part that was good was at the very end when Sandy showed up. The entire date between Benny and Rihanna was good. I'm like, why the hell why didn't we get this Benny throughout the entire episode? Like, him being cheap is a funny thing, but when it's overplayed, it's like, bro, either you want the suit or not, get out of here. Like, just get the hell out. And I honestly have nothing else to say. I mean, Jeffrey, I feel like Jeffrey, Benny, Wyatt, I feel like all of them will die. And that's it. I mean, the Haves and the Have-Nots doesn't have a lot to be talked about, because we barely had substantial characters or storylines in it. Hey, I'm getting the Sisters now. Just a minute. House of Pain, again, I thought that was a pretty good episode. I don't think it was as good as last week, simply because I feel like they didn't do as good of a job as weaving in the facts about, you know, black people and their being skeptical towards hospitals and all. Like, what they were saying was true, but I felt like when CJ and Calvin were talking about that stuff, it's almost as if somebody hit the pause button on the episode and, hey, here's a PSA about black people and medical professionals. You see what I mean? It's like, it didn't feel that woven into it. Like, sure, the breast cancer episode last week has statistics and facts, but it felt more natural, because I feel like the problem is, even though they're doing quality stuff, like these House of Pain episodes feel like the original series, you know? I feel like, I don't think CJ would be that kind of person, you know? I feel like the dialogue that like CJ's saying should be coming from someone else. Have and Have Not shows don't progress, it's just linger. Hence why I only spent like 2 minutes talking about it on the live stream. Nothing happened of substance. Why they wait until episode 2 to add Fatima? Again, I'll get to that in a second. I did like Floyd. Yeah, I did like Floyd. I like the fact that he isn't over the top like these other people trying to be funny. His comedic value feels more natural, so the straight men around him can keep him, in line. The characters are inconsistent, yes. Assisted Living, my review on that, I just loved the episode. I thought it did a good job of introducing a new character. Willie Mae Jackson. Vinny was giving me Steve Harvey vibes. I don't know if it was the shades and the hat or what. Oh, sucker now. Red Kool-Aid. Bruh, I did a 40-minute video. You should know I didn't love the episode, but it was good. And let's talk Sistas. I agree, Andy was out of line. I had just finished reading the comments on the video, the one I did about Andy chewing out Fatima. I don't really know if they're going to mention things like Love Thy Neighbor. I mean, technically speaking, that is in canon to House of Pain and Meet the Browns. The Pains is kind of like an alternative. If you watch Loki, I guess you could say the Pains is an alternate timeline or a timeline variant. But we got over 50 people, so should I do the last DVD giveaway? Like I said before, this is the last one until the house and everything is settled and I got the Wi-Fi. So just know this is the last live stream. This is the last DVD giveaway until I'm in my new surroundings. And it's the same area. Okay, you ready? All right, I got to think of something good. And remember, if you are selected as the winner, I got the top comment pinned. So you email me your name and address immediately, because after the live stream, I'll go ahead and pack this thing up and I'll set it outside my door later this morning. I've already scheduled a USPS pickup, so they will pick it up today. Okay. Out of all the shows this week, what was your favorite show? Have and Have Not, House of Pain, Assisted Living, Bruh, or Sistas. You pick one and tell me what was your favorite part of that show. So if it was the haves and the have-nots, what was your favorite part? Sisters, Bruh, Assisted Living, House of Pain. Just tell me. I'll give it a few minutes, let some answers pop in, 'cause I got to pick the best one. This is the last DVD giveaway. Well, yeah, Gary, and don't just say the name. You got to tell me why you liked it. Do Gary really even have kids? I mean, him and Jasmine have said it multiple times in season 1, but remember, that was season 1, so they'll probably retcon a few things, so it's hard to tell. Plastic hammer. I think I used this when I was building a shelf years ago and I found it in a crate. Yeah, he actually was bleeding a bit. I know I was talking with Crystal Lee yesterday and she was like, yeah, I was like, wow. No, it wasn't the rubber bullets that upset me. I was more upset about now they finally want to mention the child, the autistic son, but we were supposed to have children, as they said. Technically, it's not until next week when the beating goes down. I mean, at the end of this episode, bit my tongue. At the end of this episode, he whacked him with the bottle, which I thought was funny. I would get my Thor hammer, but it's in the closet. It's up in the closet? Yo, Loki episode 2 was something else. I can't believe there's only 6 episodes, so I'm like, oh, damn. He's going to die at David's house. I don't know exactly why. Yeah, the overdoses, the Malone slitting his wrist. I mean, there are so many times where it's like, kill this guy already. Damn. All right, I see a couple of answers that are win-worthy. I just got to... Been gay this week. Devin Squad. Assisted Living, because it gives me Meet the Brown vibes and they added more characters to the show, and talking about Philip not taking care of his stuff his dad bought him. Devin Squad. email me immediately with your mailing address and your full name, and I will have this mailed out today. Yeah, they do feel like mini movies. So, cat. Oh yeah, Wyatt like a cat with 9 lives. Seriously though, even though I wish I would have done the live streams because there would have been a lot of views right there, I didn't. Looking at the episodes, I'm like, I would have been ranting the entire time because my problem with Sisters is they had a lot of season 1 vibes. Like Gary is back to his secret activities. Like he'll tell Andy something, but it's hard to believe he's going to do what he said he's going to do. Yeah, I heard iCarlo is pretty dang good. Um, Yeah, it's like we could have done without the Wyatt scene. I mean, what he's doing the same old thing, trying to flirt to get some pain pills, and it's just ridiculous. Well, technically, they shot beside Candace's head, so they didn't technically shoot her. I mean, to be completely honest, I don't mind the rubber bullet thing. It's just the fact that Andy's still falling for it. My biggest, again, my biggest problem isn't that Gary survived. The explanation about the rubber bullets made sense. My issue is that Andy didn't learn anything. But she was unconscious? No, she wasn't. I didn't. That was one of my biggest blogs back in the day. Psychologically, she thought she was shot. That's why she fell over and was crying. Last one until I get my new house. Jeffrey is going to walk right into a trap. Kill him. Just kill him. He did this fool say, I'm curious. Because of the fact that who the hell has a memorial the next day? No. Jim said that they shot by her head. They didn't shoot her directly. I like Benny in the episode. He protected black women. He was only good in that last scene. Every other scene, he was an asshole. Devin Squad, have you sent your message yet? I'll give you a couple more minutes. If not, I'll pick another winner. Yeah, the last you did. Did you send it to my email? Got your message. You'll get this mailed out today. I'll respond with the tracking information. All right, so giveaway is done. Thank goodness that's over. But yeah, it's just crazy. Memorial service at night too. Yeah, it's like, hey, we're having a service tomorrow, and I know he wants you to come. Your brother tried to take me with him. The hell if I'm going. Hang on, I'm just catching up on the chats. Don't worry, you'll still get videos because, see, my parents work during the day. They leave early in the morning and then go to work. So I feel like for me, I'll do my recording after they leave. So you'll definitely get your videos pretty much the same time. It's just the fact that, the live streams will probably not be a thing due to the Wi-Fi. Like, I know when I get home next, and at some point next week, I will attempt to do a live stream. But if the Wi-Fi isn't as strong, then I can't do it. I know my sister and nephew, they're moving out before the end of the month because they got an apartment. So during the day, I should have the place to myself. And in that case, I should theoretically be able to do live streams. But in terms of reliability, I know my mom, when I called my mom on her lunch break on Wednesday, she was pissed off. She did not care for that episode. She was mad. She stayed up. Are we back? See? Wi-Fi. See? Router just, I don't know what happened. Weird. You see what I mean about damn Wi-Fi? Now you think this is bad. Imagine me at home. No, I haven't watched the iCarly thing yet. I do plan to watch it probably next week. The only way I would watch it like today is if I get pretty much everything packed and cleaned, and then like maybe by like 7 o'clock I can just relax, get a good sleep, because I know Saturday is going to be a long day. I need to wake up early, get the stuff on the truck, then we're going to the storage building, then put the stuff in there, and then go from there. Do you think Tyler should bring Love Thy Neighbor? No. I mean, if he brought it back with